Hey, this is Mark with Lifecycle Insights. Before we begin with what we're going to talk about today, make sure you have seen Step 1, Asset Type Policies, Step 2, Asset Mapping, and Step 3, Asset List. If you have not, close this video and make sure to find it. Also, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We will be coming out with videos constantly, and you would benefit from getting notified. Today, I'm going to go over what Day 2 asset cleanup would look like. We'll be presenting quick, easy steps for you to be able to follow. In order to get the most out of lifecycle insights, you'll want to make sure that the data you're working with is complete and accurate. The following guide will help you identify and remediate common problems with data quality. In this video, I want to make sure to show you the value of cleaning up data quality. Cleaning up by category will give you an accurate report on the categories that are important to you and with the replacement costs associated with your company. At the top right corner of the asset list, you will see 3 drop-down boxes to filter the asset list. Using the middle drop-down box, Filter by Asset Type, select the following asset types one at a time to resolve common problems. We're going to go with servers. Most RMM tools do not differentiate between virtual and physical servers, but their costs and life cycles are very different. Once you have filtered to show only servers, you should be able to use the search box on the top left right here of the asset list to further filter down to only show virtual servers. This is normally achieved by using VM or virtual as search words. Once you have a list of only virtual servers, multi-select all of the assets, and you should notice a new dropdown appearing at the end of the asset list. Click Choose an Action, and then Update Asset Type. Change the asset type to Virtual Server. This changes the replacement cost for all your virtual servers according to the settings in your asset type policies. Hit Update, and that server is finally out of there. We'll check and filter by asset type Virtual Servers. And that virtual server is right here. MSPs should determine their own internal best practice around the EOL policy for virtual servers. Most MSPs will opt to set the end-of-life date for virtual servers to match the end-of-life date for the host server, while other option is to match the end-of-life date with that of the VM's operating system. Whichever method you decide to use, multi-select your VMs one more time and click Choose an Action, and then update end-of-life date and enter the date you have determined for the selected VMs. Now, we're going to go to network devices. This list often includes firewalls, switches, access points, camera systems, and other Internet of Things devices. Our APIs typically do not fill in purchase and end of life for these devices, so you will need to estimate purchase and end of life manually unless you had a purchase date already documented in your primary data source. These devices also have varying replacement costs. It can be helpful to use the Type to Filter box to multi-select assets one model at a time and enter their replacement costs in bulk. Next, we're going to go with Other and Software. Items in the asset type or of Other and Software often do not belong on the budget in the first place. You'll need to look at these devices individually to determine if they have a replacement cost that needs to be represented on the client's budget. If they do not, check your primary data source to determine if there's an entire configuration type that you need to ignore from the integration's asset mapping screen. If other items of this configuration type need to be on the budget, but a small number should be excluded, multi-select the items you wish to exclude and click Hide in Reporting from the Choose an Action dropdown. This removes the devices from all reports and from the budget. Hidden assets can be recovered by selecting Show Only Hidden Assets from this drop-down. And there they are. If you have any questions, please contact support at lifecycleinsights.io. Congratulations, we have just completed step 4 of our asset cleanup. The last step is duplicate assets. I'll see you there, and happy life cycling.